Have you ever wondered why some people seem incredibly lucky while others work just as hard and never break through? Is success really random? Or is there something deeper happening behind the scenes? Because according to Peter Thiel, one of the most dangerous beliefs you can have as an entrepreneur is that your future is controlled by luck. And that's exactly what this chapter explains. Welcome back. Today, we are diving into chapter 6 of 0 to 1, which is titled You're Not a Lottery Ticket. In this powerful chapter of 0 to 1, Peter Thiel challenges one of the most accepted ideas in the modern society, the idea that success is mostly accidental. Instead, he argues that extraordinary success comes from definite thinking, not randomness. And this single mindset shift can completely change the way you build your future. Today, people live with what Thiel calls an indefinite mindset. They don't create clear plans. They don't know exactly what they want, and they assume life is unpredictable. So they simply go with the flow. Students collect degree without knowing why. Employees work jobs they don't truly believe in. Startups chase trends instead of solving meaningful problems. Everyone waits for opportunity, but very few intentionally create it. According to Thiel, this mindset is dangerous because when people stop believing in plan, they also stop believing in building. And when society loses ability to build future intentionally, innovation slows down. That's why Thiel compares modern people to lottery tickets. A lottery ticket doesn't control its destiny. It simply hopes to get lucky. And many people unknowingly live the same way. They rely on chance. Chance promotion, chance networking, chance success, and chance happiness. But Thiel believes the people who truly change the world think differently. They are definite optimists. A definite optimist believe the future can be better, and more importantly, they believe it can be designed. They make clear plans, they focus deeply, they work towards specific outcome. Instead of asking what will happen, they ask what can I make happen. And the difference changes everything. One of the most important entrepreneurial lessons from this chapter is that successful founders don't build companies randomly. Great businesses are created through clarity of vision, clarity of purpose, and clarity of execution. Thiel argues that the biggest breakthroughs happen when someone sees something specific about the future that others don't see yet. That's why legendary entrepreneurs often look unusual in beginning, because while everyone else follows the crowd, they follow conviction. This chapter also warns against blindly copying others. In schools and careers, society often rewards competition. But competition pushes people towards imitation instead of originality. People fight over existing opportunities instead of creating new ones. And that's the opposite of innovation. True entrepreneurs don't just compete, they create something unique, something that moves the world from 0 to 1. Another powerful takeaway from this chapter is the importance of long-term thinking. Most people are trapped in short-term survival. Quick money, quick validation, quick results. But meaningful success requires intentional direction over many years. Thiel wants entrepreneurs to stop behaving like gamblers and start behaving like architects. Because future is not something that simply happens to you. It's something you build. So, what's the core message of this chapter? You're not a lottery ticket. Your life is not supposed to depend entirely on luck, trend, and randomness. The people who create extraordinary results are usually the ones who think clearly, plan deliberately, and act with strong intentions while everyone else is drifting. And maybe that's the biggest lesson from this chapter. If you don't define your future, someone else will define it for you. If this chapter changed the way you think about success, competition, and life, do like and subscribe and be with the channel for next chapter and more powerful book summaries. Stay curious, stay unique.